And joining us here today on News 10 for our Eye on Terre Haute is Mayor Duke Bennett. Always great to have you stop by. Thank you.
Yeah, I love being here.
Yeah, so we have a few different topics we want to talk about. One is a hot button issue right now that lots of people have kind of been voicing their opinions about is this trash feed. Now we had just talked about tomorrow during the week they're going to talk about kind of moving that forward. Kind of give us an update with what's going on with that.
Well, you know, it's something we've been talking about for a couple of years, and so first of all, I don't think people are surprised, but they just know now it's kind of getting closer to reality. I completely understand. This is what every town council and city council all across the state of Indiana has gone through or is going through, because everybody's adopting one because the loss of revenue through property taxes. And so immediately the reaction is, you know, nobody wants to pay anymore. Completely understand that. But we've got to pay for the service. And the way to do that is through a user fee. It's a very common way, and we're just kind of behind on the times to get to that point. I don't want to lose any of the services we provide to the citizens, from leaf pickup to limb pickup to large item pickup. All that's part of this big picture of how we fund these things in the past has been through property taxes, and losing $12 million a year has an impact on what services you can deliver. So some people say, well, this is just a new fee added on top of all the other money they have. That is simply untrue. It's a new fee that will pay for the trash contract that we no longer have revenue to cover. We need to keep the city clean. We've got to continue to work hard at that. And so this is just kind of the nature of helping Terre Haute move forward. We've got to have a fee to be able to pay for those services.
Well, you lost the money that was coming in to pay for that. Some people think this new fee is to make up for funds that maybe we're missing, but that's not the case at all.
No, and that's never been true. You know, there's a lot of misinformation out there. That is just couldn't be any further from the truth. And so we've lost over $70 million in funding since 2009, yet we're still delivering a high level of service. We've been able to work this through to this point, but I'm running out of options now, running out of time. I'm going to have to cut services. I do not want to do that. The citizens don't want that, and we just need to get this fee in place, get it behind us, and then be able to continue to build Terre Haute.
Of course. Okay, well, we'll keep following that topic.
Yep.
Another one that's coming up is Margaret Avenue. We've had a lot of construction. People kind of want to know what's completed, what's coming up, when could we see an end to it?
Yeah, it's an ongoing project, as we know. You know, these projects are big. The funding components are very complicated, but where we're at now is on that 7th to 14th section, or Canal Road. We'll be wrapping that up in the next 60 days. They're back at work now, and spring has come, and so construction has started. They'll get that finished, and then we're going to go to bid with the next section from Canal out to 25th Street in July, and hopefully the bids will be awarded then, and construction could begin a little after that. So when we start that construction on that next phase, though, 19th and Margaret will be closed for a year and a half or 2 years while the overpass is built. So that'll be an even bigger project than the first two sections we've done. And we'll continue to do work out east too. But you know, it's going to take a few more years to get us through this, and ask for patience. But you know, the overpass should have been built 50 years ago. We shouldn't even be talking about that today, but we're going to get it done, get that open, and then we'll always have the confidence to know that we can get across the railroad down there at 19th and Margaret.
I'm sure some people will kind of be upset about it, but if you just wait it out, eventually the goal is to make it better.
Yeah, and it's always, when it's over, everybody is so thankful, but it takes a while to get there.
All right, and we have time for one more topic. Keeping Terre Haute Beautiful, something that we cover every year. That's coming up not too far.
Yeah, May 7th. You know, we try to do the first Saturday in May and the first Saturday in October, and we're gearing up to do that again this year. It's really important that we help keep the community clean. It does keep our costs down because we have volunteers that go out and do a tremendous amount of work that day. Last year we picked up almost 100 tons of trash on those 2 days. So, you know, we're going to hit it again this year very hard.
Okay, and of course you need volunteers. If they have questions, they can just call
my
your office.
office. Absolutely.
All right, sounds good. Well, of course, as always, thank you for stopping by.
No problem.